Hi and welcome to this week's Boohoo Wednesday. If you have tuned into card number 2, then this is your divine soulful message. I have done this oracle spread based on the question being, what is the full moon illuminating from within my soul? So how this card spread begins is the pieces of the puzzle was the first card. The uniqueness card is card number 2. The abundance card, which everyone loves, is card number 3, moving around to speak your truth, and then finishing off with the hope card. Now, with the pieces of the puzzle card coming through forward first, the very first thing that stands out for me is all of the yellow on this card. Now, the message at the bottom says, this card is to honor the journey you have been on. All the final pieces of the puzzles are drawing near, so don't quit yet. So with Saturn and Neptune being in retrograde, there is a big element about things that have been hidden and now coming to the surface. I feel like there has been a really cool, dynamic bit of information that has come forward that's allowed you to really dive in deeper and explore what that means for you, and therefore be able to resolve all of some past traumas that have been the very thing that has been keeping you from being your most divine, awesome self. And for that, that's a huge piece of the puzzle, because of the piece in the card that stands out being the color of yellow. The yellow chakra is how we feel we sit in the world. So when we feel that there are any disruptions around our sense of beingness, it allows us to sort of shrink and hide, because therefore we lack the confidence. So your soul is saying, and it's illuminating a specific situation or experience that you have had in the past that could actually still be playing out in the current situation right now. It's now just time to just explore deeper and being able to see, where does that first originate from, so that you can go in and do the healing and the clearing underneath the full moon from that specific place and time that you took on board, feeling lack of shame, guilt, anger, resentment. It could be abandonment. It could be not feeling good enough, feeling insignificant. Whatever it is, there is a certain theme that is playing out right at this point that you can actually retrace back to a specific time and place where it first originated from. That's the place to do the healing from. Therefore, you're going to find that you just allow yourself to just transcend. Healing is this moment where we feel a pressure building within us, and once we've gone through that healing and that releasing and letting things go, it's amazing how much lightness comes over you to then allow yourself to radiate into the essence of being your own uniqueness, from a sense of confidence, from a sense of pride, from a sense of radiance, where you actually do illuminate and become just this beautiful light being that is fully transparent and just glowing with so much more confidence and ease within yourself. And because of that, that allows abundance on all levels to come forward. Because when we release deep wounds, things that detrimentally impact how you feel on your own self, it naturally has a connection to your sense of abundance. Because if you're shrinking and hiding in any area of yourself, it's going to have a direct link to some form of scarcity or lack thereof as far as it comes to abundance. So it goes to show that as you do the healing from underneath the full moon, it allows you to just radiate your amazingness and become this light being that is just attracting abundance on all levels, an abundance of love and an abundance of respect, self-value, worthiness, feeling good enough. Obviously there's that money attribute as well, because when you radiate that way, it becomes this, it's almost like money just starts floating through the air and just attracted to you, which is this absolutely amazing thing. Now, this is the key point that I want to point out. Speak your truth is that there are going to be people that say to you, hey, what have you done? All of a sudden, you just seem different. You look amazing. What have you done? And this is the moment to be able to just share your journey, be able to share what has transpired, what you've learned about yourself, how much it impacted you. There's that expression that says, when you share your story, you set yourself free. So when you release that and let yourself go and feel into that lightness and how much that catapults you into completely different stratospheres and within your own self. Share that with people, because it could be the very thing that they need to know, is that by letting some past traumas go, how much you have positively been impacted by that, the amazing benefits of it. And therefore people will always follow when they can see the results, and this is where you will get that freedom from being able to share what was a trauma, but what you did to transform that into something very powerful, and how that's benefited you, and therefore they'll want to follow suit as well. So there's that leadership element about being able to share your story, being able to transform others, which then therefore leads you to this expression of hope. In this card, I put these little stars inside the card, inside the sunglasses, because it says, stars shine so bright, they highlight your willpower and determination to reach your goals. Hope aligns you with the faith to believe in yourself. I love how this spread finishes off with that, because it's releasing that which hurt and harmed you, allows you to step into yourself, become a magnet for abundance on all level. Share your story. What's going to happen is that all of a sudden you may find that you may have a different direction that you want to pursue. When we make our dreams and goals, when they are tarnished by old traumas, yes, there can be a component that you definitely want to may continue along certain pathways that you have, but you may also find that all of a sudden new dreams and goals come to the surface that you may have forgotten, or that you didn't even know was available to you, or you just didn't even know. And that's okay. That's where hope comes in, because it's that remembering that you do have the determination and willpower to achieve your goals. You've just had that one thing that's blocked you from being able to step into the energy of bravery and courage, and now you're feeling into that because you have a conviction of self and you're backing yourself. And that's the thing that I just feel is just so incredibly amazing for you, that by doing that soul work, most people only focus on how doing soul work and healing, how that they only think of the pain and the trauma of how they feel in that time. They don't have that foresight to be able to see that through doing that, what are the massive benefits that you're getting. So there's this whole world that opens up to you from doing this healing that's available to you on the full moon. So I feel like this is an incredibly supportive and encouraging part within yourself. So you may have felt this real stirring that could be creating conflict in yourself, like, I really want to move forward, show me what it is that I need to. Here's your sign that this is exactly what it is that you want to be able to do, and that you're completely aligned. Now it's time to just do that soul work, release, and set yourself free. This is, for me, I feel like this card spread is more about freedom, so that you can be a full expression of your true, authentic self. So I wish you an incredibly and powerful full moon. For me, it's always a time of great blessings. So please feel free to leave a comment below and have a magical full moon experience. Much love and take care. See you, gorgeous.